Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Our Sound 427. Actually, today, we're coming out and talk about is actually John Cena announcing his retirement from the WWE and from wrestling just in general. Now, I was going to talk about this sooner because it happened Saturday, but I just got off of vacation on Sunday, so I really had no time to actually do it. But today, I'm actually doing it, and this is not a surprise to me. He's been talking about this for at least I want to say since 2019 he's been talking about retirement, which we knew was coming out. He's going to Hollywood. The thing about it is that when wrestlers usually go to Hollywood, they usually don't retire. They usually be like, oh, there's a chance I'll come back. Even The Rock, he's been in Hollywood since 2001, and he's never talked about retirement, never actually was going to actually retire. He just kept coming in and out, back and forth, stuff like that. But to actually have a definitive retirement, now at first it was said that he was going to retire at WrestleMania, but now that's not the case, which will make more sense for him to retire at WrestleMania. But he wants to, go out with more dates. He says he's going to work 30 to 40 dates. I'm assuming that's going to be house shows, which I will be at WrestleMania next year, so that's where I actually get to see him. Hopefully I get to see him at another show as well. I mean, maybe he'll work SummerSlam. I actually heard he's going to work from January to December, so I'm assuming that he'll work all the big shows and stuff like that. That's what I'm assuming. But then how does his schedule do that all throughout the year? Like, if he just did it from January to, from Royal Rumble all the way to Mania, it would make more sense because that's a concise schedule time. But this is just going to be his last. They turn on calling it a farewell tour, that, this is the last time you get to see John Cena wrestle. So that's going to draw more tickets and get more people actually in there and stuff like that. But yeah, this is not surprising to me personally because we've been talking about it for years and years and years and stuff like that. And I think that whose opponents will be, I have no clues. A lot of people want the Randy Orton match to happen. They don't want it to happen because they want to see it again. They wanted to see it at Mania because they never actually fought one-on-one at Mania, which is crazy. All the times they fought, it's the same thing with The Rock and Triple H. All the times they fought, and they never fought one-on-one at Mania, which is the same thing for John Cena and Randy Orton. I mean, I don't know if they're doing with Cody and Randy Orton, because if they do that before, then it's like, okay, do Cena and Orton. But then if you do Cena and Orton, do you have Cena go after the 17th championship? You don't have him go after the 17th. He said he doesn't care about the 17th championship, but they could do that. Now, with the WWE championship, it seems like The Rock and Cody is going to be the match. With Cena, I really don't know because the World Heavyweight Championship, I don't know what that match is looking like. We assuming Gunther is going to hold it. Maybe we get Gunther and Cena beats Gunther at WrestleMania. I think that'll be something great. I think you're not really putting over Gunther, but I mean, Cena gets title and then Gunther can beat Cena back again. I mean, you could do Cena and Gunther. Maybe have Randy win the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm only saying this World Heavyweight Championship just because I think the WWE Championship is an absolute lock for Cody and Rock. That's just what I absolutely believe because that match is probably a match that we're getting at Mania. But can he go after the World Heavyweight Championship? I think that's something that he could do. I mean, for me personally, I would love to see, but it wouldn't be a long title reign. I mean, he would drop it right back most likely. But I mean, if he didn't go after the world title, I'd be perfectly fine with that. If he just did his matches and stuff like that, I'd be cool with that. I don't need him to go after a world championship, especially having another part-time champion, because if he was the champion, I don't know how long will he hold. That would be a whole nother thing. For him to go after a championship, that would be great. But I think if they do the Cody match with Orton this year and they had that be the fall feud, which I don't think it's a mistake. I just feel like that match should be at a bigger show. Like, it should be at this year's SummerSlam, but then they're doing the solo thing. But then you can't really do it. You could do it at the Rumble. That'll be something that you can do. But definitely, if they do Cody and Orton this year, then I definitely think that they should do Cena and Orton. Because I think Punk and Cena, I think can happen at another show and not Mania. Because they never went one-on-one at Mania. But I think Punk is definitely facing Rollins next year's Mania. I think after he's done with this Drew feud, I think that's the match you do. Do you do it for the world title or not? Maybe you just do it again without the world championship. You could add the world championship. It's all depending on what they actually do with Gunther. Because I do believe that Gunther wins it at SummerSlam and holds it all the way to next year's Mania. And I think Sami Zayn maybe a candidate to beat him, but then you have Sammy beat him at back-to-back Manias for titles. I don't know. But I think Gunther is definitely hold that title for a long time. A long time. But yeah, John Cena retiring. I'm definitely super excited to see him one last time in his last WrestleMania. That'll be great to actually see that. I actually got to see him in 2023. I got to see him at Payback, and I got to see him Mania this year and a Raw after Mania. So that was fantastic. I mean, I got to see him a bunch of other times. The first time I ever seen him, I think it was 2010. Because I went to SmackDown shows before that. You know, he wasn't a SmackDown guy. He was a Raw guy. But yeah, before that, that's why I got to see him. But I think that it's been a great run. To me, he's the greatest of all time. I mean, I know a lot of the older people would disagree with that. 100% disagree with that. I feel like people at my age range think he's the greatest, but people above that, they don't think that at all. But to me, he actually is. But yeah, tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. What you think about John Cena retiring? Yeah, that's definitely something that I've seen come in. He's talked about it for a long time. I mean, he's basically been retired because he hasn't been on TV. I mean, think about the amount of matches, the amount of time he's been on TV in the last 5 years. I mean, kind of already is, to be honest. He just haven't made that official, made that announcement, go straight to Hollywood and stay over in Hollywood and stuff like that. But yeah, tell me your thoughts in the comment section below about John Cena actually retiring. It would be very interesting to see all the people that he actually faces inside all these matches that he actually is going to be having. That'll be very interesting. I mean, Punk, Orton, but those are matches we've seen. Fresh matches that we can get from Cody match. But I don't really think we'll get that. A Cody match? We get a Cody match. Who are some of the top guys? Gunther, I think that'll be a great match for Cena to actually have. Yeah, there's actually a lot of guys who Cena can actually step in the ring with. I definitely think that if we get out of all the matches, I definitely think you probably want to work with new people, but I definitely think that we're getting Cena and Orton. Whether it's at Mania, whether it's at SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, just a random pay-per-view, or random Raw, we're definitely getting Cena and Orton at one point during this farewell tour. I mean, they have to give us that. It just will make the most sense out of everything. But yeah, tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about John Cena retired in 2025? The WrestleMania 41 will be his last WrestleMania. The Royal Rumble will be his last Royal Rumble. I believe he says he's working Elimination Chamber as well. So that'll be his last Elimination Chamber as well. And it seems like he always come back to that Money in the Bank. That's something I noticed. I did not expect him to actually show it. He actually made a surprise last year. I wouldn't think he did that back years. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Either John Cena retiring, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.